Hey guys, this is Austin. Say hello to the forgotten Nintendo console. The other day, my friend Armando from Pixel Vault Games hit me up and told me he had something special coming to his shop, the Panasonic Cube. This was based on the GameCube, but it was a little different.
That came out only in Japan. It was a limited run that they actually had.
It's funny, you look at the front, it says Panasonic DVD game player, and just down on the side, you actually see GameCube.
It does have all that. And it is also a CD player, so it has the buttons at the top right there too.
Oh, so you got all the dedicated buttons.
It plays DVDs, which is something that GameCube didn't do here.
Exactly, yeah, because the GameCube used the mini DVDs.
It's a weird story how this came to be. The GameCube was the first main Nintendo console to drop cartridges for optical discs, but wary of piracy, they opted to go with a slightly unusual mini DVD. This worked fine, but it meant that it could only hold 1.5 gigs, which was a far cry from the 8GB DVDs on the PS2 and Xbox. Panasonic made the optical drive on the GameCube, but in return, Nintendo agreed to let them make their own version of the GameCube that could play DVDs, which resulted in this bizarre Frankenstein of a console.
Oh wow, so this is way bigger than a GameCube.
And you know how the GameCube has a handle in the back?
Handle. Oh, this has the top handle.
Yeah, top handle. And like I said, it is a limited run. I've never seen this.
No, neither have I.
Yeah,
I feel like they come up every once in a while on eBay, but like $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, upwards to that, exactly.
Yeah.
Costing the equivalent of $440 back in 2001 compared to $200 for a normal GameCube, it was a huge price premium, especially considering that both the PS2 and Xbox could play DVDs right out of the box.
Oh, dude, it works!
Yeah.
Wow, so it's just like the straight up GameCube interface. So it's a full-size DVD. So I guess the GameCube discs would just fit right in the middle?
Yeah, it's probably not gonna read it.
Probably not.
Or what if we put a DVD?
Okay, so we get the GameCube splash screen. So come up, no disc. Oh, well hello. Hit DVD here. Hey!
Maybe it's telling you you can't play that.
Guess it wasn't a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So if you hit game mode, yep, then it reboots into GameCube OS. So it really is like two completely different pieces of hardware built into one thing. All right, well I feel like that's the thing right there.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a couple days later and we've come prepared this time. So first of all, we have a very Japanese DVD, courtesy of my good buddy Ken. And we also have a Japanese Nintendo GameCube game. So this is Mr. Driller's Drill Land, Dream Adventure in Underground. I mean, with a name like that, we're clearly gonna have a good time. So, if I remember correctly, we need to, there we go. So it restarts into DVD mode. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Hey, okay, so it does work. It doesn't look like the GameCube controller is being recognized, but we can still use these top buttons to actually still do all our normal DVD commands. Now, for the real test, can we play a GameCube game? Wow! The second I switch to game mode, the fans kick up like crazy. For Japan only. Sure it is. Hey! Alright. It's time to enter Drill Land. This is working surprisingly well. I gotta say I'm pretty, uh-oh, what does that mean? According to Google Translate, I did not read the disc, the manual. Please read. As I read it, it's like, what is this gonna say? Oh right, it says exactly what I think it's gonna say. I do actually worry a little bit about the drive here. It was able to play the DVD all right, but like the actual tray itself is really getting stuck. It doesn't want to come in and out. It's being really inconsistent. I'm afraid, oh no. No, the disc itself looks fine. Now it's trying to see if we can get any kind of better result with Luigi's Mansion, which for the record should actually not work, but I'm just curious to see if it's the same error or we're gonna get something else. Oh, look at that. We did get a different error. What's weird is that it knows that Mr. Driller's Drill Land is in there. And it gives us an error that when we try to take it out, it's like, hey, put the game back in. But when we actually try to load the game, it doesn't work. This is not happy with me right now. It is just like locking up and freaking out like crazy. I've got to admit, I'm really disappointed right now. I was so hoping that we were going to be able to get this guy up and running. I mean, to be fair, we were able to play a DVD with it. It does output, so at least it works somewhat. However, I think there's still some more kinks that we would have to work out. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a part 2 where we get this guy fully back up and running.